Desiccation tolerance, or DT, is defined as the ability to reversibly cease the metabolism after cells reach an air-dry state. This ability is observed in a minority of plants known as resurrection plants. This allows them to almost completely dry, stay in a dormant condition for several months, even years depending on the species, and revive and reactivate their metabolism once rehydrated. Desiccation tolerance can be described as an extraordinary ability because most of the plants suffer an irreparable damage during water loss. DT in vegetative tissues is widespread across land plants. It is present in bryophytes like mosses, mainly as an always active constitutive strategy, whereas the desiccation protection mechanisms in flowering plants are activated during dehydration. Interestingly, the desiccation tolerance strategy in early divergent vascular plants like lycophytes and ferns seems to be a combination of the mechanisms observed in bryophytes and angiosperms. These plants are colloquially referred to as Pteridophytes. Pteridophytes is a highly diverse group with different, even contrasting adaptations. They occupied a wide range of habitats, including those with extreme climatic conditions. Some of them evolved the ability to survive desiccation and are commonly found in places where water availability fluctuates rapidly. To survive desiccation, Pteridophytes' responses during water loss include a decrease in photosynthetic activity, morphological changes in leaves to reduce exposed area to light, the accumulation of sugars, mainly sucrose, higher levels of antioxidants, for example, flavonoids, induction of proteins with a protective role like the name Lea and Ellipse, just to mention some of them. In the article exploring the high variability of vegetative desiccation tolerance in pteridophytes, the authors describe first, the incidence, habitat, and anatomical diversity of resurrection pteridophytes. Then, the recent insights about the origin of this trait in vascular plants. They focus on the description of the responses and desiccation-tolerant mechanisms of its intermediate strategy, followed by a discussion about the landscape of strategies that these plants can exhibit. Finally, they explain how this ability can confer tolerance to other abiotic stresses. The authors also proposed a model if the desiccation tolerance strategy is predominantly constitutive or inducible, and the main characteristics and responses associated to each of them.